My name is Laura Harper. I am owner of Melodies of Light, and I've been stake music coordinator for about 6 years now for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in the Colville, Washington stake. As I've gone around the stake, I've noticed a need to do some training on conducting, and so maybe you're here because you're new to your calling and you could use a little bit of support. I'm happy to show you today 4/4 and 3/4 beat patterns, as well as a couple others you'll use every once in a while, and some other tips and tricks that as a chorister might be handy for you to know. Let's start with 4/4 because it's the easiest and most often used beat pattern for music in the church. I'm open to Nearer My God to Thee, which is hymn number 100. I'd encourage you to turn to that hymn and we'll go over it together as I teach you 4/4. 4/4 refers to these two numbers at the top left of the music, so you always know if you're in 4/4 because it will tell you the numbers 4/4 will be there. Beat pattern has to do with what you're doing with your hand. You see somebody up there leading the music when someone's playing the organ or playing the piano. Sometimes you don't have either, and there's just a chorister up there. The reason they're waving their hand is to keep everyone together, so that one person is leading and there aren't a bunch of people leading and going different directions in the congregation. Have you ever sung Happy Birthday and there were maybe a few people singing and everyone was on a different note? Well, choristers keep everybody together on the same note and at the same time. If the organist or pianist is playing, you'll find that it really helps to keep everyone together if the chorister is leading. The beat pattern for 4/4 starts up at the top, and I want you to think of it as coming down. This is the most simplistic way to think about it, then I'll give you some nuances to think about. Down, to the left, to the right, and up. Now you're looking at the mirror version of it, so I'm going to do it the way that you would see it. Try this with me. Down, to the left, to the right, and up. Do it again. Down, to the left, to the right, and up. Okay, that's the basic shape. Now, if you think about what do we typically see choristers do, they're not going in a very strict box-like way. It's much more flowy than that. So you can think of it like you have a countertop and you're going to bounce off that countertop 3 times. Okay, so every time you come down or over, you're going to touch that countertop. Try this with me. I'm going to do it the way that I would do it. I'll tell you to the left. Make sure you're going left to start with. And I like to think of it, this is a little trick that I learned. You can think of it as down, slap yourself or over your heart, slap your partner, and back up. That can help you remember which direction to go. Okay, here we go. So we go down, bounce on your counter, to the left, to the right, and up. Down, bounce to the left,